Hi, Mantra Life Tree. This is Ariella from the Tree of Life Tarot, and now I'm going to look at your love life. Um, this is characterizing what your love life is at the moment. Um, it feels like you're fighting a lot of demons, a lot of competition, a lot of it's you're in a fight mode. It's like if you want a guy, you must snatch him from others, or if you are in a relationship and this type of card shows up, it's like you're his friends are not liking you and talking against you, or his family is not liking you or talking against you. So it's a lot of fighting, of invisible enemies, let's put it this way. And when it comes to your love life, it's like you feel like you don't have enough. So it could be you don't have enough financial stability to be in a good relationship, or you don't have enough certificates or university graduations, or like possessions. Maybe you don't have a car, or a place of your own, a place that you own, something like that, something connected with money, with the material thing. It's like, yeah, I'm just at the beginning of life, I don't have enough, maybe I'm not going to be like that. Well, that's the Page of Pentacles card. And we have the card of temperance, balancing things. Not that's really an advice for you, and it's really tying up together from the previous reading, where you should not lose yourself in the pursuit of love and giving up things about love. You need to make a balance. You need to not forget about yourself, about your own ambitions, about your own dreams, and about your path in life, career, if you want. You shouldn't abandon yourself for love. So now we're going to look at the love relationship that's in the cards for you. And I would say that this love relationship is going to be most likely with the guy that you were talking to me about and next time, by the way, give me some indication, like a name, initials of the person you want to read on, because like that, it's not like I cannot get in touch with their energy, but it with an initial it's much better. So these are all the cards. I'm gonna turn them around for you to see. This is the love story. So from the past, and it's a past that wasn't that let's say sweet memories type of past. It's like you have a history, but it's not a good history. Yeah. We're talking about let's say gatherings, parties, maybe trips together, maybe like seminars or work functions or things like that were not the best of what you really want. um Looking right now at cards for you and for him. So uh, I'll just throw a few things. So next to the Nine of Pentacles, which is a woman who is very happy with where she is in life, where what her um, possessions in life are. And next to that card is Death. So Death card is I'm going to read it here as what it is. So we have a Scorpio card. So It's possible that you are a Scorpio. And we have another card that is that's the Devil card, and that's the card for Capricorn. So we have like a Scorpio, Capricorn people in the relationship, or and usually that's what I get basically. Let me just, you know, be even more clear. That's what I get. Usually when I say, okay, so do you happen to have somebody who's Capricorn? And the answer I get is yes, he is a Capricorn. And when I get, oh, do you know somebody who's a Scorpio? And I get, yes, I am a Scorpio. So that's really what this is about. So we have a Scorpio and a Capricorn. They're not looking at each other. They're not together. There is some past that is connecting them. I would say they're soulmates, but they are each other's. They're each other's teacher. That means there's suffering. Um, there is drama, and there's a lot of unhealthy, let's say, examples of a relationship. And so what we have here is, it started with gatherings, getting to know each other, hanging, and it will turn into, you know, I want my own space. I want to have my own stuff. It started with you being, that's the role for you, that's the role for him. So it started with you being happy where you are, and then ended up being forced into a complete transformation. And this card can also herald that things are going to stop, they're going to end even before they start. That type of relationship. It's also possible that this guy here is somebody whom you admire, or whom you want to, you know, wish for, but from afar. But it's definitely ending before it starts, that type of thing, even though you have a past life connection. And we have the nine of wands, and we have it reversed. So the advice of the cards for you is to stop waiting for that guy. Stop waiting for that guy. Stop waiting for, you know, for the miracle. In the previous reading, we saw that there is something better coming to you in your life, and the universe is really looking out for you, and it will be good for you to recognize it and stop waiting. There is some action that you need to do. Stop waiting. Maybe look for a because the death is looking at, and the transformation is looking at, stop waiting. That means that maybe stop waiting for this guy and look for another one, you know, for somebody else. So we looked at this row here, and this is at the moment right now. Okay, so as soon as you learn the lesson here, you will, the cards will show a different situation. Now about him, he's currently immature. He's currently, the devil is about bondage, being, it could even be being locked in a marriage with the wrong woman. It could even mean that. Usually it means a guy who is who's not good at committing, like a commitment phobe. And the king of cups is also a commitment phobe type of guy. And the thing is, we have a transformation for the guy as well. So it's it's a lesson for him as well. He's in a situation that he's not liking, and I'm just gonna throw a card about what kind of bondage is that. The word that comes right now is bondage. Yeah, so he is in a situation where he feels like this is the card, the Hanged Man card. He's in a situation where he feels like there is no right move forward, and it's not the case. A lot of people have gone through what he's going through. A lot of people are, in the same boat as him, and probably working towards a better future. The outcome for him, what he needs to strive for, is really let me make it more. Do you see it better now? Hopefully you see it better. So the outcome for him is the King of Cups. In the previous reading, again, I'm referencing the previous reading because the same cards show up. And if the same cards show up, that's the same guy. So he needs to move from a reversed King of Cups into upright King of Cups. So he needs to move into a place where he's open for love, he's ready for commitment, he's ready for building an emotionally fulfilling both ways relationship. So is he the guy for you? No, he's not. Definitely not. You are looking at your own transformation. He's looking at something else that's for him in the future. But these are the cards for you right now. So unless you do something, and I said, these are the cards: temperance, minding your own business, going after what's good for you. The transformation is just stop waiting for life, because life is passing you by. And ultimately, that's not the guy. And even if he changes, that's still not the guy for you, because you're not looking in that direction. So even if he turns into the King of Cups and goes right to you, to court you, to want you forever and ever, he's not your guy. What that means is you have somebody else. Your soul has committed to somebody else. And even if this guy turns into the perfect guy that goes after you, dreams about you, does everything right, you will still reject him because he's not your guy. Currently, he's not a guy in a good situation. He will move into a better situation as soon as his transformation kicks in. It will take some time, up to 6 months to be exact. But even if he transforms into the greatest man in the world, you have another guy that's your guy. So that's for now. I will look at what the future holds for you in the next video, and in the meantime I will upload this one for you on YouTube.